Hi everyone, today is a bit of a different setting than usual. I'm in the forest currently. I like sitting on this log over here. It's my thought log where I just sit down, relax, meditate a bit, and just speak out my mind. And today I wanted to use this opportunity to speak out my mind with you. And first of all, say thank you for 10,000 subscribers, which is just amazing for me. I remember about a year ago, about a year ago, I was at like 17 subscribers for months. And I was like, dude, I'm not sure about this. But then all of a sudden videos started to gain traction, and I'm pretty astonished by how YouTube works and how many people you could get into your content once it gets in that flow. But anyway, back to the point. Thank you again for 10K. Today I wanted to share my journey with you. What exactly it is that I've learned so far with Lotus Tunes Academy, what I've learned as an artist, what I've learned about business, and just share some thoughts. So I started to make music a while back. It was a few years back. And I remember back in the day, I wanted to make something work with Spotify because I liked Spotify's playlisting function, the algorithm, and I really trusted in its ability to promote my music, get it heard out there, right? And my plan was, okay, I'm gonna make as much music as I can with my existing schedule and post it onto Spotify using a distributor. I use this DistroKid for self-releasing, and I'll do that as long as I can with whatever energy that I have, and let's see, maybe it'll work. I did that for a while and I realized nothing happened. So then I rethought my promotional strategy. I started to do Facebook ads to the music, and I'd get some results sometimes, but the results were really cost intensive, so I had to invest a lot of money into advertisements, and all I would get was like a couple hundred, maybe a few thousand streams at max. And even the streams that I would get, people wouldn't return. People weren't really that interested in re-listening to my music. So then I started becoming really confused. I was thinking, okay, if this doesn't work, then what will work? What will get my music out there? What efforts can I use to promote my music? So then I started sending to labels. They didn't answer, because my music just wasn't at the point where it could be released back in the day. I thought it was, but I needed to put more effort into production. Then I focused on production for a few more months. After that, I was like, okay, maybe I could try going at the Instagram route. So then I started posting like performance clips on Instagram, really cheesy, low quality type stuff, and was confused as to why it didn't work. Then I stopped that and I was like, frick it, dude. Fudge it. This is not gonna work. Like, music is not gonna work for me. I then started looking for part-time jobs, full-time jobs to just sustain my way of life. And I never really felt happy at the beginning because I couldn't feel like I could make something work out of music. And I was just working these part-time, full-time jobs without really having a goal in mind. It was at that point where I then, became sick and tired of feeling sick and tired, sick and tired of working a job without any perspective in mind, like aimlessly working to make money for what? Then I shifted my mindset. I was like, okay, if I can't make music work, then I'll have to think in terms of how can I provide value to the world within music in a different way. I spend a lot of time at home in my studio making music, and I'm at the point where I've learned a lot, especially through the studies that I've gone through the past. I'm not a performer. I'm not somebody who likes to post on Instagram very much. It's not really my platform. I can't stay consistent with that. Labels aren't really accepting my music just yet. What can I do? What can I do to provide value? It was then where I started doing Lotus Tunes and this Soundpack stuff. And to be honest with you, I did a couple different things before Lotus Tunes. I had a couple different branding concepts, names, but it stopped at Lotus Tunes because I feel like that was the best possible name to choose, the best possible concept for like the organic house sounds. I actually did really crazy stuff before this, like dubstep bass house, drum and bass, and those crazy genres. But I found my heart and soul in organic house and deep house, which is why Lotus Tunes became the one that blossomed, which really fits to the name. Yeah, but to get back to the point, how could I deliver value with what I do already? So all I had was the knowledge that I've gained throughout the years. I can share this knowledge. And as a positive side effect to sharing my knowledge, I can sell some sound packs. Let's try that out. And that ended up really working well for me, specifically because it's something that is, I would say, unique to my current lifestyle. I'm not really outgoing in the sense that I go to parties a lot. I don't perform at DJ gigs. I don't even meet up with friends that much, to be honest. But if there's one thing that I have is my alone time, and I really enjoy that. I really enjoy making something out of that alone time, specifically with music. And you gain a lot of knowledge in that time, and that knowledge can be easily shared with others, which is why I believe that Lotus Tunes Academy, Lotus Tunes, has been so successful so far, and I'm blessed. Like, I can't even express, I really can't even express this. But yeah, don't wanna get too freaking into the deep emotional side. So that's the thing that I've been working on, this Lotus Tunes Academy, posting onto YouTube, posting production tutorials, music production tutorials, and gaining a viewership from that. If there's anything that I could give as a tip from me to you, is find that something that you're good at, that you love to do. And it might take some time to find that. It might actually take some time to tap into what it is that you love to do and what you're good at, and then share that to the world. That's the expression of the soul, and then abundance will come back to you. Of course, it's a journey in and of itself. I'm not saying you'll feel good all the time. There are ups and downs to this, but overall, having something to work towards rather than having a job that you aimlessly do for the sake of just making money, just making enough to get by, there's certainly a difference between those two. If you're passionate about something, definitely try to make it work with whatever time, energy, resources that you have. Work a job if you're currently working a job, because that's a financial foundation. You do need a financial foundation to make something work out of music, because if you're struggling to make money, that's not necessarily the best starting point to make music. For some of you, you might not actually be interested in making money with music. I know a lot of people who make music, who make great music, but they don't make any money with it because they focus on just making it for fun and putting it out there, which is absolutely fine. If that's what you want to do, go for it. But for me personally, I had a bit of a deeper drive to make music and make it a full-time thing, which is why I started to think in terms of what can I do and how can I provide that as value to people out there? How can I make this a business? How can I make something that would provide the world with value and sustain myself with that? Sound packs, Patreon, YouTube AdSense, those are all things that add up, that create passive income streams. So instead of focusing just on one stream, which is Spotify plays, I started to develop multiple income streams, which is the ones that I've just mentioned. So Soundpacks courses, Patreon, YouTube AdSense. I don't know if there's anything else, to be honest. And maybe a couple more on the side. Oh yeah, freelance gigs, like working with other brands like Production Music Live and sponsorships and whatnot. But yeah, that's that. Those are the thoughts that I just wanted to get off my mind and say thank you for everything. Again, if there's anything that you would like to know or you have any thoughts that you'd like to share, feel free to drop them in the comments below. I hope this was helpful to anyone out there. I hope this resonated with you. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.